Alright, what's up, guys? It's Kirko here, and today I'm doing a commentary over some of my high school baseball stories. And even though I just graduated high school less than a couple months ago, I have one from this year actually. I was gonna tell one from a couple years ago, but I thought this one might be funnier. So, alright, we won. Alright, we won the game before that. We were already going to districts, all right. So we won the game before that, and we already knew we were going to districts. So we, after the game we won, we get on the bus, and after every game, everyone gets snack packs, all right, which is like it depends on what the parent brings, but for the story I'm about to tell, most of the kids like the sack lunches that have like all the stuff in it. So the parent who brings that, blah, is fine. Like some parents would bring pizza or other stuff, but off topic. Anyways, they would bring the thing, alright, and we'd all finish our food, and we start the car coach was probably the hard ass, he tried to sound like the biggest hard ass in the world, but and he would, because we'd be sitting here and I think it was my sophomore year, I think. One of our players hit the coach. And the coach threw the bat so hard against the fence that it broke. And it was a chain link fence. I don't know how you break a bat on a chain link fence. And it was a fungo though, so it wasn't like it was like an actual metal bat or anything. It was a wood bat and it was a fungo, so it wasn't like anything overpriced or something ridiculous that shouldn't be broken. But anyways, we'd be like trying to sneak and throw stuff at cars out the window and like throw them at each other and stuff without the coach noticing, and we'd have some pretty funny stories in the back of the bus, no homo. But on the way to games, everyone's like really serious, like they just like don't talk to me, okay? Okay. And they listen to music, and I let one of my friends listen to my music, yada yada. And we go off with that Rick Ross. Anyways, so we're throwing stuff out the window, and our catcher, who I don't even know, he doesn't even like care what people like. He legitimately doesn't like. He'll be sitting back here and talking to the umpire and just like, "Fuck you, all right?" And basically that's about it. And the coach will get mad at him. The umpire, most of the time, just won't throw him out. Just give him a warning. But anyway, he'll be sitting back there and someone throws something out the window and he's and he sees it and he just starts cracking up and he hides down, alright? And then after that, he'll come back up like a minute later and be like, "Hey, quit throwing stuff out the window, guys! You almost hit that car!" And everyone start cracking up, and the coach just thought he was kidding, right? Like the whole time he was just like, yeah, he's just trying to get someone in trouble, I'm not even gonna worry about it. And we're actually still throwing him out the window. Like some guy had half a Gatorade out, and we made this turn, and we were turning left, and the car was going straight. So he threw it out, and he hit the front windshield of the car, and it was a Gatorade bottle, a red Gatorade bottle with a bunch, half a Gatorade in it, and hit the car, and everyone just cracked up, but then everyone hid down in their seat because they knew the coach would look back. And well, he looked back, but he was like, "Oh, what just happened back there?" And no one just said anything. And then one person was just like, "Oh, they told a funny joke. That's what happened." And that's not really what. Yeah, cover story for almost everything that happens bad that you shouldn't be doing, but people crack up about. That's just the cover up story of the century. It was just a funny joke. I mean, we didn't do anything. And the only way you can really get out of that, well, not get out of it, but get in trouble for it, is if you were let's say you actually do that, and then the coach turns around like, "Oh, hey, what's so funny, huh?" And then you're like, "Oh, it's a joke." Well, if the coach is like, "Well, what was the joke?" Well, then you actually have to think of a funny joke that might make the coach laugh, because our coach probably doesn't laugh at anything. It's like, he'll act normal, and then his son walks up. His son's about 5, so he'll walk up, and everyone will just get quiet, and the coach will start acting all nice and blah, blah, blah. But, he'll do that, and well, this story really wasn't funny, but if you were there, this would be hilarious. But they throw stuff out the window the whole time. Like, it got we almost overdid it sometimes. Like, we'd fill our bags up with like all the food we had, like any food no one wants. So like some people would throw in there like, I don't know, the ranch Doritos or something in a bag, and you know, they'd like break them open and crumble them up, and then throw that bag of Doritos out the window and hit a car. And I was like, one day a cop's gonna drive by and see us throw stuff out the window, and they'll just be like, that's littering. I'm just gonna arrest the whole bus because I'm not sure. So it sort of scared me, and I was just sort of like, well, it didn't really scare me, alright? It was just sort of like, if we get caught, guys, it's gonna suck, because if we get caught by the police, then the coach will either kick us off the team or make us run. Oh, sorry, guys, hold on. He'll make us run forever, like, you have no idea. We, compared to all the other schools in our district, we probably do the most conditioning out of any school in our district, which for some reason is a good thing. Like, it pays off, I guess. I mean, sometimes you're just like, man, if I was less tired from conditioning, I'd probably play better. But this one time, I forgot what we got in trouble for. Oh, wait, no, never mind. We were jacking around during practice because we were inside because it was raining, in the gym, hitting T-ball and stuff like that. Like, you're doing T-work, not T-ball, because that'd be actually good. But we were doing that. So the next day, we had to do these things called, you have to go do down and bats in 10 seconds for a minute. Okay? So you do down bats, and it has to be 10 seconds for a minute. So it's like sits down and bats in 10 seconds, like, but on the basketball court. And you have to go down the short side of the basketball court. Down bat is 1 in 10 seconds. Down bat, and we had to do it 5 times, or 6 times in a minute. And then after that, you get a 30-second break in between each 1 minute. So you do all that, and then you will do another 1 minute, and then you get a 30-second break, then another 1 minute, then get a 30-second break, then another 1 minute, all the way until it gets to 5 1-minute things. And then after that, you get a minute and I think just a minute break, minute or 2 minute break, and you go and you let us go get something to drink or something like that. And after we got all our drinks and stuff, we came back. I didn't get a drink because I was like, if I walk out there to get a drink, I'm waste so much energy because it's pretty far to go get a drink where we go to school. But and they had to sort of run back to get back in time. So after they got the drink, we started over again and did a whole another 5 minutes. And the coach told us we were going to do 20 minutes. So and he's like, if you don't go hard, then we're going to have to start over again. So we go through, and then we go to another 5 minutes, and we get to there, and we get another minute break. And I'm being dead serious. Like, 3 people threw up, and like 1 guy passed out, but he just sort of fell down, and then he got back up again. So we were like, he's fine. He's fine. Just let him go. But after that, I mean, we was like, are you ready? Set? Yeah, come here. And everyone just sort of like almost collapsed because they were just like, thank you for not killing us. But anyways, this commentary is coming to an end, and I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching. See you all later.